Peace, love, and happy Monday. I'm Sacred Temptress 555, and I'm here to share my thoughts and guide you through overcoming temptations and unhealthy relationships with yourself and others. If you're new to my page, subscribe to my channel and share my page to those who are seeking to walk in the path of transformation. For the month of June, I've chosen to share spiritual messages for each birth month from January through December. Last Monday, I shared a spiritual message for birth months July through September. Today, I will be sharing a specialized message for those born October through December. If you're truly ready to break free from your old ways of being and your lower self, this reading is for you. I'll be sharing some of the common weaknesses and negative traits one might face so that you can begin recognizing them within yourself and becoming more aware. Through the divine messages I'll offer, you'll be guided to work through these areas with love, intention, and self-discipline, so you can begin building a deeper, stronger relationship with yourself. This week's spiritual message reflects on what is your main weakness or negative trait and how can you fix it. Now, before I get started, remember that this reading may or may not resonate with you, so please take only what relates to your current being. Have an open mind, tap into your self-awareness, and be truthful with yourself. If you find that you may not carry these traits, then this reading isn't for you. Let's get into it. For those born in October, your negative trait is stubbornness, and your positive trait is unity. Stubbornness means to refuse to change your mind and decisions no matter what the scenario is. People born in October are more stubborn when it comes to relationships, financial situations, and advice. People born in October tend to be more stubborn than others. Your positive trait is unity, and unity means to be united. Being united is to join together with a common purpose, vision, or emotional understanding. Your gift of unity should close the door on stubbornness, especially in your relationships. Usually, the people in your circle share a common purpose and emotional frequency. So when you're in need of advice on something important in your life, you'll seek it, but you won't fully utilize or receive it. This is a reflection of your negative trait, stubbornness. You may even find yourself seeking advice from outsiders, those not in your soul tribe or close circle, whether it's financial advice, something about a new car, or decisions tied to your personal journey. You might go to a family friend or a spiritual advisor, and though you receive sacred insight from both your unity and those outside of it, you're so rooted in your own way of thinking that you don't actually apply the wisdom offered, because deep down, you've already made your mind up. You seek the info just to seek it. Sometimes it's just to spark a conversation or to affirm that you're heading in the right direction, but you might be missing a key ingredient: receptivity. The message you're avoiding may be the very light you need. You're supposed to be united with what's being said so you can elevate and evolve on your path. When you tap into your positive trait of unity, you become one with the message. You align with what's being said because that message could actually bring you closer to your goals, whether it's financial stability, spiritual growth, personal accomplishments, or your higher, healthier self. But let's ask the real question. If your mind is already made up, what's the purpose of seeking advice? What's the point of even starting the conversation if you're not equipped to listen, understand, and apply? That's wasted energy, yours and theirs, and energy is sacred. Your loved ones, your soul circle, might see habits in you that are hurting not only you, but the very people trying to hold space for you. But because you're operating in that shadow of stubbornness, you shut them out. You don't want to fully hear them. And that resistance is blocking your gifts and your abundance. The 10 of Cups showed up in your reading as a powerful reminder. It's time to end this stubborn cycle. That trait is holding you hostage. It's cutting you from new ideas, opportunities, and open doors that could serve your higher purpose. If you're feeling stuck, this is why. Because you keep choosing your own way, even when that way is wearing you down. Sometimes you only see one way forward, but there are many ingredients missing from that vision. Ingredients that others might be offering freely. If only you'd open up and receive. And if you're wondering why your relationships are shaky or why things at work feel heavy, it could be because you're too deep in your own thoughts. That's how things fall apart. Let's be real. People born in October often think they know it all, and they believe things should go their own way. But the Ten of Cups is here to say otherwise. It's encouraging you to become united with the ideas and messages that can elevate you and that can guide you toward lasting success. Stop wasting time, yours and everyone else's, if you're not ready to absorb the gems being handed to you. Set your intention before asking for advice. Are you truly open to receiving, or are you just going through the motions? If you're seeking clarity on what you already know in your heart, then fine, seek clarity. But if you're starting a conversation and someone is offering real wisdom, listen, be open, use your discernment, yes, but don't block every abundant gift that comes disguised as a conversation. Think of it like building a sandwich. You've got your bread, maybe some lettuce and tomato, but if there are other toppings you've never tried that could elevate the whole thing, they're free, they're there, and all you have to do is add them on. So when someone gives you a message, whether it's advice, a suggestion, or a new way of looking at things, be still, be present, and listen. Become united with the message, become united with the people offering you the truth. When you live in unity, ideas flow. Conversations open new portals. You'll start hearing things that spark your spirit and make you think, I never saw it that way before. That's elevation, that's growth. Tap back into that divine trait of unity and take in what's being offered, not blindly, but with wisdom, not stubbornly, but with strength. And when you do, you'll unlock the path of lasting success and to deeper stability. For those born in November, your negative trait is being too passive, and your positive trait is protection. To be too passive means to accept or allow things to happen to you without resistance. People born in November have a hard time taking action, but instead allow things to happen to them. This is where you must tap into your positive trait of protection. This is where you build a solid foundation with yourself and stand on ground when it comes to your precious energy. You were not sent here on earth to let people walk all over you. You are a divine being, and letting people walk all over you, taking advantage of you, and letting them hurt you while you just do nothing about it is an open door to the lack of self-love. Now, I can understand you want to protect your peace, but there are times when you can still protect your peace by standing your ground and showing people that you are a divine being, not someone to be walked all over. Being in your emotions is another open door that can lead to wreckage and rage if you keep holding in the actions of others. Protecting your being isn't just about the physical. You must also protect your mental, emotional, and spiritual self from those you've either already allowed to walk all over you or those who assume you won't do anything because you're being too passive. People born in November often end up releasing that stored up anger onto the ones they love, especially if they've been allowing others to step over their boundaries for too long. This can break something beautiful, a relationship, a bond, or a sacred connection, all because you choose silence over self-respect. Now is the time to move forward on your divine path, fully aligned while protecting your energy like it's gold. Because when you let people walk all over you, you're letting them take pieces of you, your presence, your essence, your divine, loving soul. Being too passive doesn't make you peaceful. It can make you bitter. And that bitterness will sit heavy on your spirit if you don't face it. November souls love real deep, and when you let people walk all over you, then turn cold from that pain, it ends up hurting you more than it ever hurt them. So you must tap into your positive trait of protection. Protection of your heart, your soul, and your energy. Not out of fear, but out of love. Love for your sacred self and love for those around you. Because when you protect your light, you don't have to dim it. You just learn to shine it where it's respected. To protect is to keep someone safe. That someone is you. You have to keep yourself safe from the outside noise that takes advantage of your precious being. You have to keep your heart safe. The love frequency will take you to the road of abundance. The Ace of Discs card showed up in your reading as a reminder to tap into this new beginning of protection, especially now that we've entered the summer solstice. It's time to create this beautiful new chapter, one that allows you to move forward in love without letting your heart grow bitter from being too passive. Have you ever felt like every time you start reaching for your goals, something always pops up? That's no coincidence. That's the residue of people you allow to walk all over your spirit, dampening your heart, clogging your flow, and blocking your abundance. And the more you allow it, the more they believe they can pull your strings whenever they please, like you're wrapped around their finger. But you were never meant to be controlled. You are divinely chosen. You walk with purpose, and you deserve to protect that sacred path. Letting others take advantage of your softness will only plant bitterness in your soul, and that bitterness, it will pull you out of alignment with your true goals. You don't even have to get physical with these people or threaten them in a harsh way. All you have to do to protect your peace is use your throat chakra and speak up. Get your boots on the ground and stand strong, all while using your throat chakra in the kindest way, and send them off with love. Tell them, I'm not tolerating your foolishness today or anymore. So how about you just step away from me and keep your energy over there, and I'm gonna keep mine right here. You just have to start opening up more. Open your mouth to speak kindness, but stand on business. You can basically unlock the gift of speaking up for yourself, which can lead you down many beautiful paths later on in life. That alone is your gift, speaking up to protect your energy. There's nothing wrong with honoring your voice, because there will come a time when you need to speak up for yourself, but you'll hesitate, choosing to stay quiet, choosing to be too passive. And that silence, it steals your power. All you have to do is let them know in a calm tone, and those people who've been walking all over you will listen. When you use your throat chakra to speak up for yourself, you use the power of your tongue, and you speak those words as a form of protection, and you tell them, back off, I'm not the one. They will listen to you, and that's where you tap into the power of protection. That's what the power of the Ace of Discs brings you, this new beginning that's been waiting for you. You're about to gain that respect back simply by stepping into your power. You're going to reclaim the love from those who once tried to take power over you. Now you move forward with spiritual armor, protecting yourself in a way that truly heals your negative trait of being too passive. The Four of Swords showed up in your reading as a sacred reminder. Now is the time to rest. Let that chip of bitterness fall from your chest like dead weight. Take a break from being overly passive by speaking calmly to those who've walked all over you. And if it's time to release them, do so with love. Send them off with love, not resentment. Start attracting love frequencies from souls who see you, respect you, and don't mistake your kindness for weakness. The Four of Swords is also confirmation that this new beginning is aligned. You're not at war with anyone anymore, especially not yourself. Not once you learn to protect your energy while standing firm in love. And remember, standing your ground doesn't require aggression. It requires presence. Being too passive may have come from something you experienced, maybe even from childhood. A moment when your voice was silenced, when your throat chakra got locked up. But guess what? It's open now. For those born in December, your negative trait is being jealous, and your positive trait is being inspirational. The Seven of Cups showed up in your reading as a reminder to separate from the negative trait of being jealous. You're indulging in the illusion of jealousy instead of taking practical steps towards your goals. People born in December tend to be in states of jealousy of their peers, significant others, and even family members. This blocks your gifts and the flow of abundance coming in, because all you truly have to do is tap into your positive trait of being inspired to manifest all that you need in this life. People born in December carry the radiant trait of being inspirational, and to be inspired is to be deeply motivated by the soul. Ask yourself, what am I even jealous of when I know I carry the gift of inspiration that can guide me toward everything I desire? You have the power to become inspired by what others have, not in envy, but in alignment. All you have to do is manifest it into reality. People born in December have a special gift of speaking things into existence. This is your powerful gift. If you're being envious towards others because they got lots of money, or a perfect relationship, or even a big fancy car, you have the ability to put yourself in that same position, but you choose to cause a blockage within yourself because you want to be jealous when all you have to do is tap into being inspired to get all that you need. All you have to do is tap into your creativity to manifest. You have the power to speak life into this world. And when you speak life into this world, you can speak anything into this world. So be careful what you say and stop always putting yourself down with the negative words you speak about not having the things others have. Showing resentment towards your significant other only creates a blockage between the two of you. And what kind of unity is that if you're choosing resentment when you should be choosing gratitude instead? When you allow jealousy to rise, you block your own abundance, your own gifts. You close the door to receiving the abundance that's already trying to find you. Now that you know you create your own blockages, tap back into being inspired by creating positive affirmations and really feeling them through deep visualization. Also, instead of being jealous of others, show them gratitude and the love you have for them with or without the gifts they worked hard for. You should be practicing gratitude each day for everything you already have so you can make room for more with your loving energy. You can start by saying congratulations or I'm grateful you get to experience this. I'm so happy for you because you deserve this. Be happy for that person. Don't be jealous, especially if you know you can also have what they have if you just open up your heart and accept the love in return. You can't be vibrating in a lower frequency of hate and jealousy if you're looking to receive. You have to vibrate with the frequency of love in order to be gifted the amount of love and abundance. For example, on social media, you might see one of your friends speak about a new business they opened or even a new house they just purchased. And you're just there with your face all sour in your emotions and not even liking their post. Instead, you're saying to yourself, oh, I wish I had that. Why does so-and-so even deserve that? But you can have all that you want. You can manifest life into everything you speak on. You're a divine being with a creative mind. Create a vision board of all the things you would like to have in your life, like a brand new car, a loving relationship, a big house, or even a vacation resort. View this board every day. Visualize it throughout the day and put in the work to reach those goals, and you will receive. Those people you're jealous of, they worked hard for their achievements and accomplishments. Your time will come the moment you put that jealous trait to the side. Think deep. If you hadn't seen what others had, you wouldn't have even thought about it. It wouldn't have crossed your mind unless you saw it through someone else's. Your mind wasn't on those things, or maybe they lived quietly in the back of your thoughts. But guess what? Today is your opportunity to shift that energy. Replace that negative trait with something more creative, more inspiring. Now you can focus on you and receive your divine gift of beautiful abundance. Be grateful and show gratitude every day, from when you rise up to when you rest. This is an easy fix, especially if you have a gratitude journal. Start by practicing gratitude daily. You can even start by testing yourself by going on Facebook or Instagram and showing gratitude to those close to you, posting about their achievements. Don't be that person who sees their sibling with a new car and say, "What kind of car is that? Oh, that looks like an old car." You better congratulate them and show your gratitude towards them so you can receive, because if you do the opposite, you will block your own abundance from coming in. You can ask them to pick you up, sit in the passenger seat, and start visualizing that the car is already yours. Show love and instant gratitude in that moment. Feel it in your spirit and say, "This car is already mine." Or you can manifest something greater, a better car, your dream car. And the truth is, you don't even have to get in the car to do that. All you need is a beautiful deep meditation. Close your eyes and begin visualizing. Visualize exactly what you need and want in this life. instead of letting jealousy cloud your vision. And watch how abundance flows to you like light through an open window. Visualizing is the key to your inspiration. Let yourself get inspired, truly inspired, to see a beautiful life ahead, filled with all the things your soul desires. Like I mentioned, you can do this through meditating, taking a deep breath in, exhaling slowly, and seeing that new car, that dream home, or even a lump sum of money sitting in your account. You don't have to feel jealous. That energy blocks the abundance you're calling in. Jealousy dims your light and keeps you from receiving. Instead, move in love, move in gratitude. If you didn't know already, jealousy is a low vibration. It drags you to your lower self. And when you're there, you start seeking temporary fixes just to pull yourself out of that emotional slump. That's when addictive behaviors try to sneak in. But it all stems from your lower self. Now's the time to release it. Look at your life. Be grateful for what you do have, and even more grateful for what's already on the way. Those things are moving towards you in divine timing. That energy, that love, that gratitude, that's what opens your heart wide enough to receive every single gift you've been manifesting. If you were born in the months of October, November, and December, this was your personalized reading for the week of June 23rd. If my message resonated with you, don't forget to drop a heart or some love in the comments and subscribe to my channel to stay connected. Next Monday, I'll be sharing a sacred message related to sexual energy and blockages. Protect your peace and move through your week with good intention. Remember to keep your heart open but your energy guarded. Until next time, stay true and deeply rooted to your path.